election, the FNM had won, and Ingram consulted with Perry Christie, and then he went and appointed a senator. And that senator was known, and this was for the independent position of senator, because you have to have an independent. And Ingram put someone there who was known to be an FNM. And Perry Christie was like, no, you can't put an FNM there, you need an independent there. And Ingram was like, all the Constitution says is that I have to consult with you, doesn't say I have to do what you say. There's the law, and then there's the spirit of the law. And so when it went to court, the court told Ingram, you don't know what you're talking about. There's the spirit of the law. Despite what it says there, you know that you cannot put someone there who's not an independent and that's against what the other side would allow. So you are not the king. Okay? You remember that the same Ingram administration, the same Ingram administration passed a law for minimum sentences for guns. Remember that? Yes. And it did not hold up in court. The court said, no, you are interfering with the powers of the magistrate to determine the minimum sentence. Now, if you want to say the sentence is 10 years, say the sentence is 10 years. But you can't tell them they have to start from him. Yeah. And so even though he had put that law in place, the court said every time it went before the court threw it out. Yeah. Threw it out. Even though the law said that, the court threw it out every time. Huh? Because there's the executive, there's the parliament, judiciary. All right? Legislation is judiciary. And the judiciary is the defenders of the Constitution.
Yes.
The judiciary is more powerful than the king. It is the judiciary that held back King James and told him you don't have all power, and told him Parliament got the power now. The judiciary was able to do that, and that's when power came from the king. And it went to Parliament not because of who they are, but because they represent the people. Because the crown really represents the people. I hope you're learning something. And so this is the difference. Remember they had the road works. Ingram didn't consult with nobody, and the court said, no, you got to consult with the people. Yeah. You work for them. Yeah. You work for the people. Yeah. You are a manager. Stop forgetting your role. You can't come to the people and say, we can do what we want and you all can go to hell. That does not work in law. And it will not stand up. That is why whenever people come out to the square in large numbers and say the government got to go, the government has to step down. Oh, yeah.